Hey guys, I have another video in my Living on Less series, and it is how you can make your own cleaning products at home. They are a lot healthier than what you can buy in the store and a lot cheaper too. So, all right, let's get started. So the very first thing I'm going to talk to you about is making a window and glass cleaner out of vinegar, water, and then just using a microfiber cloth. So just take a spray bottle, fill it half up with vinegar, half up with water, and then you're just going to use it just like you would use, a Fantastic or, one of those spray-on, wipe-off kind of glass or window cleaners. So here I am, I'm just outside my storm door, and I just sprayed it on the glass, and I'm using my microfiber towel to just kind of buff away the liquid that's on the glass there, and it really works equally as well as any type of store-bought glass cleaner, and it's so cheap. I mean, literally equal parts water and white vinegar, and that's all you need. Now this cleaner also works really well on tile floors. You can see here that I have just a Swiffer, and instead of using those Swiffer pads that you can buy, I'm just using an old washcloth, and I just poke it into my Swiffer, and then after I'm done mopping my floor, I literally just throw it in the wash. It's really, really easy. But all you need to do is spray the vinegar and water solution on your tile floor. Of course, you'd want to check and make sure that your floor is okay to be cleaned this way. And then I just take my Swiffer with my washcloth and run over it a few times, and that cleans the floor really nicely. So I've been using this for years. Now, if you don't like the vinegar smell, you can add some essential oils to it, like peppermint or lavender, and that'll help cut the smell. So this will also take scuffs off of paint on walls. Of course, test a small spot first, but all I do is I spray the solution on and then take a paper towel and rub over the scuff on the wall, and it takes it right off. You could also use a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser for that. All right, so now if you're wanting to make a multi-purpose cleaner, for counters or tables or whatever, just take a spray bottle and fill it up with water. And then take some Castile soap. This is Dr. Bronner's, the almond scent. This is the one that I get. And I just take a little bit of this, couple of squirts, and put it in the container with the water. And then to that, I purchased some tea tree oil from Trader Joe's, and I'm just going to put in probably about a teaspoon worth of tea tree oil in there as well. And then I just put the top on, mix it up. There's really no scientific way to do this. The Castile soap, I literally just squirted like 5 times. I didn't measure it out. And you just shake it up. And then I had really dirty counters yesterday for whatever reason. I don't know if you can see that. So all I do is I just spray it on my counters and take either a paper towel or a washcloth and buff it dry. I mean, it's disinfectant because of the tea tree oil, and the soap, that's the Castile soap in there, just really cuts any grease and grime off your counters. Works really well. And then I also use this on my kitchen table too. I have one of those kind of protectant pads that you put on top of kitchen tables. And I just spray this on literally, and if it's really dirty, I let it sit for maybe a minute or two, but generally speaking, I'll just spray it on and take a same thing like on the counters, a paper towel or some sort of cloth, and buff it dry. So, and it really does take up anything that's on there. Sometimes you have to give a little elbow grease, with anything, but there you go. Cleans your tables and counters. So this is a makeshift natural way to make a soft scrub. I am using an old Green Mountain Gringo mild salsa container and writing on it soft scrub, so I don't, whatever. All right, so here's the ingredients for this. You'll need 3/4 of a cup of baking soda, so just add that to your jar, and then 1/4 of a cup of Castile soap. So this is that same Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. And then to that, you'll need to add a tablespoon both of water and vinegar, and then, 10 to 15 drops of tea tree oil. And then once you get all of that in there, you really just mix it up well with a spoon. There's my tea tree oil. And then put it in there, mix it all up, and it'll actually literally look like a soft scrub. So there we go. It's kind of hard to mix one-handed. So, and it's really, works equally as well as any kind of soft scrub that you would buy from the grocery store. So mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. There we go. Looks just like it. So I actually purposefully left a cast iron pan out on my counter. And here I am trying to buff away the stain. Water, nothing was taking it up. So take a little bit of soft scrub mixture here and put it on a sponge or, you know, something that's not going to scratch your counters. So you don't want anything rough like a steel wool or anything. And of course, always test this on your counters. Your counters are different than mine. But I'm literally just using some elbow grease, and you can see that the soft scrub is kind of changing color from that rust stain. And then after you buff it for a while, just rinse off your sponge, and it'll start to really take up the stain, any stain that you have on your counters. It cuts grease like crazy. This works really well on and in stoves, so you can try it for that too. It also works really well if you put it in a squeeze bottle with a little bit of hydrogen peroxide. You can use it as a toilet bowl cleaner as well. So multi-purpose. Just rinse it off and, you know, dry it with a little cloth, and you are good to go. So, all right, guys, there we go. So I hope this gave you some ideas on how you can make your own cleaning products. Please leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. All right, guys, take care. Bye.